But before we take a look at the weather, we got to take a look at Big Sky Country is a place where you can see all 4 seasons in one day, especially here in the spring months. And that means you have to be aware of when you're out on the roads. MTN's Carson Vickroy takes a look.
Road and weather conditions in the month of April can change and will change mile by mile and minute by minute.
When you get up into the mountain passes along Bozeman Pass, temperatures are going to be varying drastically, 10 to 15 degrees colder up there than it's going to be down here. The weather can also sometimes sit up on the passes rather than where here in the valley it can move through pretty quick.
It's not uncommon that we have to deal with 4 different types of precipitation, which includes rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow, where the difference is literally above us. Precipitation commonly starts as snow and ice well above our heads. Then it melts as it passes through a layer that's above freezing on its way down to the surface. Then a sub-freezing layer at the ground makes the raindrop freeze on contact, making it in the form of freezing rain. When this sub-freezing layer is deeper, the drop can refreeze on its way down, forming sleet. If the air is below freezing all the way down to the ground, we get snow. Although what is happening up in the atmosphere is very important to the type of precipitation that we can see, what's more important is the temperature of the pavement, because that can directly impact our ability to drive.
Temperature threshold between 28 and 30 degrees is what we typically see as far as when you start to see that water start to freeze on the roadways. And so it kind of sneaks up on folks. It's going to be indicative of what you would just have as black ice, really. And so the best way to be avoiding that is whenever you see those temperatures coming down into those areas, or even if you're driving in an area in higher mountain passes or in shaded corners, is to be very prepared for the unexpected, really, of that surface being slick and icy rather than the wet conditions that you may be seeing earlier in the drive.
In Bozeman, meteorologist Carson Vickroy, MTN News.